The red ink drowning equity markets has spilled into commodities. Livestock, grain, sugar and cotton prices have all headed south. Now, there are international reasons for this, but Australia's biggest problem is our dollar. We export more than 60% of what we grow on farms. Consequently, the farm sector is suffering badly from the dollar skyrocket. Here's the up and up of the dollar in the past 10 months or so. From around 87 cents last August to just a touch under $1.10 a couple of weeks ago. The Commonwealth Bank's commodities analyst is Luke Matthews. His view is that the weak American dollar is part of the problem, but there are other factors in play.
The other factors that are supporting the Aussie dollar relate to our close ties with China, the strength that we have seen in Chinese, global and indeed Australian commodity prices over the past 6 to 12 months are factors that are also supporting the Australian dollar.
Where's the CBA forecasting the dollar to be, say, by September?
So by September this year, our commodity and our currency teams are forecasting the Australian dollar to hit 112 against the US greenback before easing into the December quarter to 104 US cents.
The National Farmers Federation says for every 1% rise in our dollar, Australian farmers suffer to the tune of $210 million. To the prices now, and first up, livestock, where cattle prices drifted sharply as numbers went up and quality went down. Worth noting is that slaughter numbers are down, in fact way down on monthly averages, and you can see by those prices that young cattle remain in demand, but export categories are very soft. And this left the Eastern Young Cattle Indicator at $3.96, down 4% on the pre-Easter level, but more than 50 cents up on this time last year. Sheep and lamb prices fell also. Big numbers, exchange rate pressure and cooler weather combined to put the spear into demand. And while these falls are significant, lambs are up 80 cents a kilo on last year and mutton has risen 65 cents in the same period. Now to the live trade, where the official end to the wet season is seeing a lift in activity, and for producers and exporters it hasn't come too soon. The wet season was the toughest for years for many reasons. From Darwin, here's Luke Bowen from the Northern Territory Cattlemen.